Tak dámy a pánové, dneska tady mám další rozhovor s mým kamarádem, který se jmenuje Alessandro Fagioni, který je z Itálie, studoval tady v České republice a má svoji marketingovou agenturu, do toho developuje aplikace a bude to teda v angličtině, takže pokud neumíš anglicky, tak máš smůlu, pokud ano, tak užívej. Bude to exotický podcast tady s Fešákem. And bro doesn't know.
No, I kind of got everything you said. Yeah.
He doesn't know what I'm even saying, maybe a little bit.
I have like an A2.5 in Czech, A2.
Yeah.
At most.
That's nice, bro. So welcome. Bro, we met in the gym.
Yeah, that's actually how we met.
Yeah, we were training.
That's crazy.
You came to study from Italy to Czech.
From Italy, just a double degree. I never thought I would have gone back and like record a podcast into what I'm doing in life, right? But that's pretty interesting. It's all about who you meet, who you want to meet.
Yeah.
Because I remember you came up to me and I told you, damn, I was going to ask you for for a spot. And then you gave it to me. I was hitting chest, I think. You were doing legs.
Energies always like connect, you know?
Good energy, matching energies.
Yeah, like training.
Tend
I
to
knew you
attract
will
yourself.
do business, bro. I knew.
Yeah, you saw it.
I saw it.
you saw it from my like golden chains and stuff.
Exactly. He had a golden, big ass golden
chain at the gym.
Bro, tell us about your story. What you did, how you came to Czech, what do you do, etc.
Damn, I gotta make it interesting. I'll try.
Try it, bro.
So I was born in Italy, as he said, in the greatest region of Italy, Sardinia. I was supposed to get into pharmaceutical studies because my dad has a pharmaceutical company back home.
What does he do exactly?
He's a doctor, but he actually has a kind of a good old style entrepreneurship vocation, like how he does stuff, because now he's completely kind of out of it. He has the employees. He set up some systems. Like, funnily enough, we talk about systems today, but they don't have to be about a CRM that does everything for you. You can also just be some studies behind how stuff works, how the business works, how to best have it perform, and literally write it down on a sheet of paper, put those around the office or the building, and this is your role, this is what you gotta do, and do it, perform in this way, except instead of having like half a day spent wondering on what you gotta do, you have like a checklist at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, and you know what to do, and it's super efficient.
So he was a doctor, then he created some company around that?
No, it actually worked.
I didn't catch that. Yeah.
No. It all started from my grandfather. They came from northern Italy. I don't know if you know what Cinque Terre is. It's like super popular, like now. Just
near Milano or something, no?
Kind of, let's say like 2 hours. It's on the coast, like, I don't know, Portofino. You know, Portofino, like
I don't
that
know,
area. Northern West Italy. That doesn't matter, but it's there. And he liked Sardinia, but if we're talking about when he moved there, in 1955 from northern Italy, which is like literally was Africa. Like it was literally extremely underdeveloped.
No white people.
At the time. No, well, I mean, you can see my... cut. You can see my skin color is like... No, I'm a bit tan still. I went to the beach last week, even if it's October. Weather's still great at home. Actually, I think it's like 25, 30 now. Anyway, no, in 1955, you used to have all the women were dressed in traditional costumes. Like, as you would go, I don't know, Afghanistan, Iran, you would see them with those burqas, with like those full black outfits. They would be the same. Like, they would have the celebration, holiday, festivity costume, which would be full of gold. Who could afford it? Otherwise, would be much simpler. And the tradition still goes on. We have a lot of festivities where they dress up extremely well. They're so beautiful, such costumes.
But what do you mean, like Afghanistan? Like
no.
It's not that style, but it's a different style, but special style.
I'm just saying, not about the like style of dressing. It was just when you had in Italy in the post-war years, you would have a lot of like development and growth, like until the peak of Italy, which was around the 70s until 90s. In Sardinia, at the time, you would have farmland. You would have towns with the mayor, the doctor, the pharmacist, and the policeman. That's who run the place.
Yeah.
And like those four figures you would have in each town, and everybody else was either farming or like harvesting crops all day long for like 12 hours a day. You would go out at sunrise, come back at sunset. That's all. That's your life.
So they went from
Northern Italy, which was nicely developed for the time.
They went to south.
They went to Sardinia, which is the island, and it was kind of traumatizing for my grandmother because they went from.
Wait. What bring them there?
There's a story behind that as well. Right after the war, my grandfather was deployed in Croatia around that 1943-4 when they started noticing that the war was kind of going some other way. You know how Italy jumped sides.
Yeah.
Everybody decided to leave just because they didn't receive orders. They were not receiving orders. So you were kind of stranded. Like, you didn't know what to do. We're there. What am I supposed to do? Fight? So he dressed up like undercover, kind of like normally, not as a army guy. And while everybody was going back walking, and in northern Italy around Fiume, Istria, that like between the border from Italy, Slovenia, and Croatia, there is some canyons, like canyons inside caves, where the partisans, the communists, would throw tens of thousands of Italian soldiers in. He avoided that because he stayed in a hotel in Croatia and decided to cross it by sea. And at the time, he ended up having like 17 big-ass boxes full of cigarettes, coffee, sugar, that were extremely rare goods for the people at the time, but the army had them. Yeah. The army was supplied with those because military had those. And while he was crossing by sea, since he was a sea guy, like coming from close to in Genoa, so Cinque Terre, like he was born at the beach, so he knew how to handle the sea. He knew how to stay on a boat, etc. He noticed that instead of crossing the Adriatic, he was going on the coast. So he pulled out his gun and he pointed at the guy. So the boat guy would actually steer and actually bring him there because he was kidnapping him. He was bringing him to the partisans to sell him. So he saved himself by recognizing that at night he was following the coast. He was not crossing to bring him home. So then Sardinia at the time, it's pretty funny. There's a beach where we got a beach house. It's called Costa Rei. It means Costa is coast. Rei in Italian means a guy that's ordered to go to jail. Because in Sardinia, until literally the 90s, everybody in Italy would say, I'm going to send you to Sardinia. Even though now it's like literally a paradise. Yeah. It was a prison island. There's plenty of prisons, old prisons, ancient prisons, where people would be sent there because nothing was there. It's just farmland.
Sardinia was also very criminal, right?
Well, the peak of criminal activity in Sardinia would be seen around 70s till 90s.
I heard
with
kidnappings. I heard Albanian was famous for being mafia in Sardinia.
I'm sure there would be, but Sardinia actually never had mafia. The only real criminals were kidnappers. Between the 70s and 90s, you would see hundreds of kidnappings to the point where richer families would have to have guards and not bring their kids because so many kidnappings happened for the kidnappers to get a ransom to retrieve.
So they kidnap rich people's children and ask for money in exchange for...
My grandparents were afraid to have my father go out because they were scared he would be kidnapped.
So your grandfather was a baller. So,
well, at the time, I told you, like, the town had this kind of people. And even though, as of now, the business of pharmacy, that's why I didn't get in. It's not performing the best as it would in the 90s. It was a really good business. But now medicines can be sold by another kind of pharmacy that doesn't need license. It's called parapharmacy or stores or like big distribution. So, of course, if the revenue is halved, it doesn't have the same, you don't have the same will to do the job. Going back to how they went to South Sardinia,
how they
even before 55, I think it was like in 47, right after the war, there was a request for a substitution for a doctor in a small town close to Cagliari, which is the main city in Sardinia. So he went there just to kind of try it out because it was literally,
grandfather.
Yes. I'm moving like to, I don't know, Ghana. Damn, what the fuck? What's there? I'm sure now there's many more developed places. but that's what it was. That's how it was seen. Like people would be sent there for jail. Even though now you have like, they recognized how good it is. Cala Mariolu, Cala Gorolice. Like we got the best beaches in the world, literally. Not even talking about Costa Smeralda, where to go to a restaurant, you can easily spend 1,000 euros easily just to have some dinner for 1 or 2 people without wine for sure.
Yeah.
But that's how it got transformed in the past like 30 to 40 years. But at the time, he went there to substitute a doctor that, I don't know, was on sick leave or something for a month. And he got, even though it was extremely rural at the time, and you would still see women dressed in traditional costumes, not out of oppression, like it would kind of be now with, Islam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just out of pride. Like they would do it because as nuns, it's a matter of tradition, of culture, of purity, of respect, okay?
Bro,
that we kind of lost.
I have to say something.
Sure.
It's really good, right? Like when I see a girl who looks like traditional, she's wearing nice stuff, but it's not like too much.
Provocative.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be provocative, nice. What are you trying to achieve? Where's the value?
I find it respective. I kind of like feel a respect for her. Not in a way that I like her or something, but I feel a respect for her. And I saw this is what, for example, Persian women do, or like
they also have
Turkish,
extremely nice looking traditional costumes.
And it's not like it's not they are pushed to do it. They actually look nice.
For pride.
Yeah, they look nice. It's nice. It looks fine, and it's not provocative. That's what you're saying.
I really like when the women have, I don't know what it's called, not napkin, not towel, what they wear around their...
The Russian, like...
Also, I mean, they all have it all over Asia, like Middle East and Russia, Kazakhstan and stuff. Like, they got that...
I know
kind
what
of
you
like...
mean.
Yeah,
but
folded napkin.
Not the Islamic stuff?
No. Well, it's also
Islamic.
I mean, you see plenty of that in Dubai.
Yeah.
And Middle East. But it's really like it highlights the face based on the color. It might be skin color, pinkish, or maybe for some event, like different color. But it highlights the face, keeps it in order. And it's not about oppression. It's just about an outfit. Like you can have a tank top as much as you can put whatever you want around your face. So my grandfather would end up in that place.
Bro,
that's a big skip.
We start talking about women, bro, always.
No, but
so they went.
I mean,
there.
it's a topic. I was literally talking about it from the beginning. It's just
So they stayed there. Then your grandfather made children. It was your father, and so they stayed there.
He stayed there for a month, and then he was like called again to go somewhere. And it would have been, I think, either Turin, Rome, or Busacchi. Busacchi is like, at the time, had, 2,000-3,000 people living in it, like in the 50s.
Small.
Like, really small town. And everybody spoke Sardinian. Like, Sardinian is a much older language than Latin, than Italian, like much, much older. So if you look at the Romance languages, that from Latin, then you have Spanish, Italian, French. Sardinian comes before that, like in the branches.
So Sardinian is different than Italian. Can they talk to each other? Do they understand each other?
Kind of. Like...
I guess Sardinians know the Italian language too because they learn it in school.
Oh, for sure. Now, yes. There is 100% Italian proficiency kind of in Sardinia, but much less Sardinian proficiency than it was at the time. At the time, just larger cities would have Italian-speaking people. And one thing that people would notice is that Sardinian being a separate language, it's the only other recognized language in Italy other than Italian. All others are dialects.
Is it like in legal legislative?
Yeah.
So Italy has two languages.
Well,
Sardinian and
Sardinia
Italian.
has a second language. It's recognized in Italy, but of course it's not spoken. It's just spoken in Sardinian.
Oh, okay.
People like whether it's foreigners or Italians themselves would notice how good Sardinian would speak Italian. And we also have Grazia Deledda is a woman that won the Nobel Prize, which is, I think, the first literature woman Nobel Prize winner, I think. And they noticed how good Sardinian spoke Italian because it's a different language. We don't alter it. We don't come from a dialect to which you morph the language a bit and you get Italian. It's like a straight different language. Even if it's similar, it really has some similarities to Italian, Spanish, and Catalan.
Yeah.
But it's different.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, man. Okay.
So business, pharmacy. It would be a pharmacy at the time. They moved then to the bigger city in Cagliari, and that's how it developed. And now that has systems.
So it was a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, like
doctor.
No. A doctor, as in the studies were of a doctor, but during war, he would be a pharmacist, but all the doctors, when they would receive crippled soldiers and completely mauled, destroyed, they would all faint. Yeah. So he would have to be the doctor because everybody would faint. Like the doctors would pass out, and he would have to be the one dealing with them because he would be the only one not, passing out from seeing those war scenes.
Bro, I have a question. I see you have a really good relationship with your father, but were you pushed to become someone who, for example, takes the pharmaceutical company?
Never been like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely
because
not.
Usually it's a company with tradition, so they want their
son. You have
son.
The pressure, the family pressure.
Why do you think they didn't push you for that?
Oh, my mom did. My mom's always telling me,
your mom
the
only.
Family business.
And your father who
had because she's been working in it since 30 years ago. Like my parents met there. She was an employee, and
she was working for him.
She lived around the area, but
so you were not pushed to
not at all
do pharmaceutical.
Not at all. Still, actually, there's a law that allows pharmacies to be managed by non-doctors. So I'm getting a double degree in economics. That's why I came to Prague. Maybe we'll go back to it later. Yeah. But that still allows you to manage it, and you can totally do some other more scalable business. Which actually in the pharmacy part, I wanna still develop it, and it doesn't mean that if I'm not a doctor, I cannot actually work in it. To having an AI that automatically allows people to order medicines and get them delivered home the day after. How is this innovative? Because as of now, you need a paper, like a document that the doctor writes down. It's called a prescription. The doctor has to write down a prescription for you to get some kind of medicine. Without that, you cannot just go to the pharmacy and give me some testosterone. That's not how it works. Does it? Under the counter. So if you allow people to not have to get out of the house, bring it, maybe even wait in line, and then have to order the medicine for it to be brought to the pharmacy and then pick it up, you can just automatically set this up for them to receive after, of course, prepaying, maybe it's through Stripe, PayPal, I'm just still developing it, and receive the medicine the day after. Super fast. And it's not a system that's been really developed yet for how this medicine niche works.
So, okay, I have a question, and then we can get to how you actually got into business. But with this one, you mean that if I'm sick, I go to an AI app. I tell him I have this, and it prescribes me legally what
Unfortunately not.
No?
It's you have to have the prescription from the doctor. As of now, maybe that's a really good idea though. that might be implemented somehow, someday, but you still need the doctor, the formal figure of a doctor to prescribe it to you. How this works is you don't have to go to the pharmacy, whether the medicine is there or not, to pick it up,
you
and
just
then
buy
maybe
it
come
online.
back. You can send the document in a good,
Now I understand.
proper way
Yeah.
for the AI to recognize it, to scan it, and send it to the pharmacy system that writes down, notes down how the pharmacy, the patient is allowed to get that medicine. Otherwise, you would have people just taking taking medicines.
What if, bro, all the people who want some type of medicine and didn't get prescribed, they will send fake AI pictures?
No, because they are checked by the system. That's what I'm saying. The AI recognize all the data, the information, the doctor, the fiscal code, which is like a series of letters and numbers that recognizes you and you only,
So
an SSN number.
It would be connected.
Social security number.
It would be connected to some system.
Yeah, for sure.
So it knows if it's prescribed or it's not prescribed.
Absolutely.
That's
you think
good.
I'm stupid?
So it was like your idea.
Yeah,
create
I mean,
this.
it was my dad that gave me a tip into it, and then I'm
Okay.
realizing how it should.
That's
work.
cool, bro. I
Yeah.
like these
How to
ideas.
adapt, how to
Yeah.
fix a problem. That's not even too much of a problem, but that brings a lot of that eases a service in such a way that it only makes sense to do it. Why would you have to go out? Why would you have to wait? Why would you have to risk
today's
the
everything
medicine?
online.
Yeah, exactly.
Why isn't this not online? People don't want to
'Cause I'm
go
doing
and wait and stuff like that. Does it exist anywhere now?
No, not
Doesn't
yet.
exist yet.
Not in this way, and not of how
Yeah.
Italian medicine
I guess the hardest
delivery
thing is going to
kinda
be
works.
to connect it to the medicine system or something. Because they have to approve and you
It's
have to
gonna
connect to government and stuff like that.
An API can do that. Easy. API application programming interface, I think. Something like
okay.
that.
Nice.
My bad, I'm not too good in the
Yeah.
technical part, but I can do the job.
So, bro, you told me that you were a geek before.
Yeah.
Now you're not, obviously.
10 hours a day playing Minecraft.
You said you saw SMMA,
Mhm.
you understood it, social media marketing agency, it was trendy, Iman Gadzi was doing it, and you started doing social
time
media
ago.
marketing agency. How was your business life? How did you get into it and stuff? I'm curious.
I remember I was looking at a TikTok. It was around lockdown. And at the time I was, supposed to become a doctor.
How old were you?
19.
19.
I saw a TikTok that said marketing cannot have a crisis. Marketing, if the company or the economy is going well, marketing helps you scaling. Marketing helps you get more clients. If the company is going bad, marketing will make you survive, will make you get more clients. So marketing, it's like an evergreen. It always helps you. It's always needed.
Yeah.
So I thought about it and I'm like, this guy has a point. It's
Yeah,
in the doom scrolling of
Yeah.
thousands of TikToks.
First,
we could have seen in
wow
our
moment,
life.
right?
Yeah, it was actually, and at the time, during lockdown, my life was great. I would be home, have a pretty good diet, work out every day,
Yeah.
study, read. I don't even know how many books I read in lockdown. I would be on my bed or outside. And
English books? Because you know really well English.
Well, yeah, because I lived in the States, Las Vegas, in Kentucky. Las Vegas, God, it's not really a place for students to be at.
Right?
Yeah,
And
but
it's not even pretty city, bro.
No, I've read and I've seen that the prices have skyrocketed and it's not as crowded as it used to be. It's unfortunate, but that's how the economy ends up playing.
Prague is 100 times better than Las Vegas.
100%.
Italy, bro. Europe is... America is fucking here, bro. And Europe is here. Honestly, bro. With everything. Afghanistan, bro, is fucking...
I wonder if somebody from Afghanistan will see this video.
No, bro, I have never been to Afghanistan, so I don't know.
Yet.
Yet.
What about we clip this part of the podcast and we put it as an intro of a trip in Afghanistan in the next 6 months?
Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go.
That's how I started marketing. I started as a kind of a
So you
freelancer.
just decided to go?
Yeah,
to start?
I started. I remember my few of my first sales were like I was already a geek, so I knew how everything worked out. I just never did it as a job.
But marketing, bro, you saw probably, okay, I can do Facebook ads, videos, scripting, whatever. What did you choose? Why did you choose that? Why?
It was actually a full-on boutique agency from the start. Like the name is Full Omnia, so full from the English, like complete, full.
Yeah.
And
So
Omnia
everything.
from the Latin of everything. So
So you said,
full
I'll
of
do-
everything.
I'll do
So,
everything.
Yeah, which has its pros and cons. I haven't niched down yet just because I want to have multiple. I want to try all niches, and we're gonna go back to that into how I'm developing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I started, kind of as a freelancer, and I would go to people like pull up the topic with new people and stuff. I remember my first experience was from I just finished reading a copywriting book, and I was selling some massaging chair my uncle gave me to just sell on Facebook Marketplace, and I started like writing a funny paragraph about it. And it went viral in those groups with like 50,000 people that nobody checks ever. It has no comments. Nobody cares about him because it's just spam and shitty stuff. Bam, it went viral. Like got thousands of likes from that group. So
you implemented the lessons from the book.
Yeah, just some stupid like
sell
100 euros like the mustang and share. And one of the guys was like, "Damn, you should do it as a job. But if you actually do it as a job, contact me." And we started doing it. Was like a really small job, but then I started like it was. I was like, "Damn, this is totally doable." Yeah. So
what you did for him? Some text,
just some videos and ads, like easy stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then we went to I went to another guy, and my skills were really good at IT and geek stuff. And then I read a lot about kind of persuasion, how to sell, how to write a sales, not necessarily a sales letter, but how to shape the text to make it persuasive. And that would apply even into like normal conversations, to which you portray yourself as something, not lying, because I never lie at work. That only gets back to you. Yeah. But you shape the text, the conversation in the right words, ending up actually convincing the person you're the shit. Like you're the shit, not shit, you're the shit.
It's what everyone does, bro, now.
Yeah.
It's normal.
I've never been a guru, but...
Yeah. Bro, but what is funny is that just 5 years ago, you had to actually use your brain and write a whole page of copywriting, sales scripts, and stuff.
Now
and
you need 7 words in a prompt and press enter, done.
And honestly, bro, I feel like it's shit, bro. I don't feel like ChatGPT, if you don't use your brain and your own creativity and your own knowledge that you built through hardship, ChatGPT can help you and make things faster, but not think for you, bro.
That's for sure. That's where you got the edge. But it's always been like that. Anybody could do anything, but that's only, you're going to find thousands of shoemakers. There's only one Loro Piana. There's only one Gucci. There's only one Fendi. Because the differentiation, how you do stuff differently from others, is what's going to matter. Yeah. Whether ChatGPT is a tool or not, because it's still a tool. It helps me like it's crazy. It's unfair how much it helps me. Yeah. Like unfair, literally, to even just increase prices because now you can scale more, you can provide more, but do actually less. Have to even work less. That's a crazy concept, how it's revolutionizing the marketing and the economy generally. And then app development comes. Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to have some questions?
So you were doing the marketing. You started making money. Mm-hmm. I see you traveling around the world and being a boss. Then you started the app development. I remember we were talking like years
before
ago.
It ever happened?
Yeah. You were saying like, bro, I need to create something that create one time and then they can use it forever.
That's...
And this. And you actually did it, bro.
Yeah, but that was about how I started using Go High Level, which is a CRM that's the best. That's a super complete. Even yesterday I got a call from a new lead. He's like, I need
Go
a
High Level
for
is
this.
good, do you think?
Oh, it's honestly, it's the best.
Do you know close.com?
Yeah, but since I've tried a few and then went to go high level and I found out it was so
It's good, yeah?
like perfect, I didn't change.
Yeah.
No, the price tag is fine. $297 or $497 is.
Yeah.
If you're even small size company and you use it properly, that's a tool. That's like a gun. Literally, you can use for your advantage.
Dámy a pánové, tyhle konverzace probíhají mezi muži v Growth Clubu neustále a pokud se mezi ně přidáš, tak je budeš mít pravděpodobně každý měsíc v rámci eventů, networkingových akcí, live i offline setkání a společně řešíme to, jak růst, společně rosteme brutálně rychle a naši členové dosahují jako fakt luxusních výsledků. Proč? Protože mají správné lidi kolem sebe, takže jestli cítíš, že takové lidi kolem sebe úplně nemáš, tak se podívej na odkaz dole, protože se tam můžeš podívat. A říkám, je to pouze pro muže, který vydělávají 100 000 plus čistého zisku měsíčně, ne protože nesnáším všechny, který dělají pod, ale protože věřím, že ty, který dělají pod, tak by to je distraktovalo, aby networkovali. Jo? Ale ty, který už dělají, tak networking jim často může pomoct i biznisově, kontaktama a stačí jeden deal a klapne to. Takže právě proto koukej nadále a let's go. Okay, so you started seeing that people need CRM. You started seeing that people need videos, Facebook ads. I remember you had some guy who makes new teeth or something.
Oh yeah, he's
and you were making traffic him to convert on a funnel.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what I like is that you see a problem, you start solving. Because a lot of people, bro, including me sometimes, you have idea, damn, this is a big problem. Let's solve this. But
then you don't take the action.
Don't do.
Yeah.
And you saw a video about marketing, that it's important, and you were a young guy, so you start doing marketing. Then you see video, or you understand, they don't have CRM. What is CRM? Okay, I'm going to build it for them. Yeah. Then you see Facebook ad brings traffic. No, they don't use it. I'm going to be the guy. And you learn the lessons while doing it, and you have idea and you implement very fast.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like in the greatness of life, we're gonna always have problems, but who are gonna actually having the best time are those that take action, which is such an inflated words. It's so used. Everybody uses it.
It sounds
like the reality
cliche,
of it.
Right?
Yeah, it's a cliche now. But you have a situation, you have something like, I don't want to work out. God, go fucking do it. In an hour, you're gonna be done, and you're gonna feel the best.
I don't understand how people can't push themselves to work out, bro. Like,
can you imagine being fat,
bro? I don't need motivation to work out. I find it like gay, bro. How the fuck can't you just go to the gym and do this, bro? I don't understand it. Like, how the fuck is problem going to train for hour? Like,
not only that,
I don't understand.
How can you survive? How can you bear feeling like a piece of shit for the next 24 and more hours because you didn't do something that would have taken you an hour and would have made you feel the best?
Bro, so good, bro. I have like a marketing guy who is very good, who helps me with the Growth Club. And then I was like, bro, let's build a team. We will go every Saturday to talk about ideas and create something. And actually, the group I created, 4 guys, are very clever people, very intelligent. One is trying to connect with Europe Union. He's communicating with the Romanian embassy, is doing crazy shit. One guy is worked before for Octagon, which is the biggest MMA place.
A friend of my girlfriend, I think, is like number 1 in there.
Yeah.
Peter Gabal, something like that.
I don't know him. And the other guy, bro, doing like connecting to a developer project. He now found $10 million to. He's like connected to a bank, and they are clever people, like intelligent. And I said, let's talk, and we will think about like problems of today and how we're gonna solve it. And after 4 meetings, I discovered that we were just only fucking talking, bro. Like 4 meetings, month went by, and I was like,
you didn't take
bro,
action.
It is 4th meeting. We haven't implemented.
How are we not billionaires yet?
And I was like, fuck it, guys. We will not talk anymore. I will implement this, and you're gonna implement whatever you want.
Yeah.
Bro, you can be super intelligent if you don't like do shit, and you can even do shit and be really bad. Like, bro, when I started recording, I was super bad. Even now, I'm like shit. But when you
grow, you try, you
Yeah,
grow. That's all
yeah,
that comes in trial
yeah,
and error.
yeah.
Even my sales experience comes from selling something I've never done. I only figured out how to do it after
Yeah,
selling it.
yeah.
I started with CRMs that were kind of, $1,000, a bit more maybe sometimes if you have
Yeah.
a retainer, but
Yeah.
one chunk payment, that's fine. Other projects I closed like 50K projects, and what did I do? ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, listen.
Yes,
You go to the client, you talk to them, you gotta, of course you don't gotta be, I don't know if I can say I want to keep it really politically correct.
No, bro,
you don't
fuck politically
you don't
correct.
gotta be retarded. That's
Yeah.
the point to, actually achieve something. If you have an average IQ, I'm not saying I'm smart, I'm just saying, you had probably, I'm talking like about metaphorically you have at least middle school, if not high school education. You can read, you can write, use your fucking brain. Like, what else? You're going to doom scroll for 6 hours a day, then that's your fault. Your life's going to shit. But you go to a client, you ask them, you got to have a little bit of culture about how a system, how an app works, what UI, UX are, what a front end, what a back end development means. You go, you write down what the requirements, what the requests, what the problem is, and then you talk to ChatGPT and tell them, okay, make a skeleton of an app. You can even go to Lovable or Base 44 now. They literally create the UI and
Base
even
44,
nearly a good UX, working UX, not back end and front end. That's a whole different problem. But at least you can show something. You can give a preview. You can start to solve a problem and actually sell the solution even before you've developed it.
Yeah.
And then what you do, the best thing that's ever happened, arbitrage. You find a team, probably abroad, because at least in Italy, the prices for a software developer are like, 100, 200 an hour.
So you
companies are
find a
not going to
Pakistani?
be, whatever nationality.
Find the Indian?
Whatever nationality. I'm under the water. Like, hello, sir. Hello, Barsh. How many apps are we developing today?
You call Barsh?
Barsh? They're super professional. Like, they work much more. They have no fucking holidays. Like, here, you got to respect their holidays. They work like 3 days a week and you got to pay them 200 euros an hour. Fuck no.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my good ass team that I've trusted for developing multiple apps. Like, we have 3 in development right now. And they're on, literally, he replies even on Sundays. I tell him not to, like, he doesn't have to.
It's cool,
He
bro.
does.
Italiano, bro, would never do that. Italianos are the laziest people I've ever seen in my life, bro.
AKA those that enjoy life the best.
Italianos, bro, just like to talk and talk with their friends.
And many other things that are not podcast viable. But
Bro, in this podcast, you're safe. This is unfiltered.
No, but I'm thinking if I'm gonna do short form content and use it for my own company, because I want to have a personal brand that's gonna start.
You can't say everything, yeah.
Yeah, my marketing
you gotta
agency
be professional.
is gonna be in Italian and it's gonna be based on that, and maybe eventually turn worldwide. But I'm not really into that because it's not as scalable. Like, videos are not as scalable. I have 2 employees now and many freelancers around, but 2 main employees, one of which is a video maker, and I employed him not only to sell videos and do his own stuff. Right now they're working, which good. And actually they wrote down even the questions that we didn't even use. We're just chatting.
He wrote me some questions to ask him. I didn't listen. How you got into app development?
That's also really interesting. And I'm going to say something for anybody out there that wants to actually start doing something.
Usually, bro, the people who follow me are not like people who start. Like you at 15, 18.
Uh-huh.
But people who already do business.
That's good.
And people who start hate me because they take no action, bro. And I'm like angry at them.
It's so much easier to just comment on somebody else like, that's
bro.
cringe. What is he doing?
No, but
and then what? What are you doing? What
even
are you fucking doing in life?
self-improvement space, what I see in Czech Republic is a lot of people just talking about being on self-improvement and actually not doing some real life
like,
work, some real life shit. Like they just walking, bro, and talking about improvement, but they're not doing the hard shit. Like, I don't know what's the hard shit, bro. Push 1 year for something. You fucking meditating, which is good. I love meditation. I practice it by myself. But why the fuck are you not pushing and doing something real valuable?
Yeah, it's just beating around the bush without properly doing something, which is not even...
Yeah.
It's unfortunate how there is so much trash, so much nothingness in the space of development, which it's gotten to a point where it's not even taken seriously, even though that 5%, actually, you have a project, you have just evolution, just start doing something.
Yeah, bro.
And you're going to realize after, I don't know, a week, a month, a year, that you're doing even a 1% a day, you're going to look back and be like, what? I'm here?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And it's not even like a daily effort of an hour.
Yeah.
It's going to bring you so much. You don't have to start by 12 hours a day, which at this point, honestly, it gets even enjoyable. Like when my guys come into the office at 9, I'm already there since 7:30 or 8, and I leave at 8 after, I don't know, whatever appointments I got and stuff. They stay there, they do their part, they're doing a great job. But I love the challenge. I love how it feels to have a project, fix something, provide a solution, and of course, getting paid is fun, like closing new contracts, but it's just the game of it. And it doesn't mean there's only marketing, there's only app development, there's plenty of other stuff. Yeah. Like I told you, me and my dad started a real estate company because we got tired of having to be with construction companies that would just suck at their job. Yeah. Like they would have people that have no other better offer or possibility in life than to put stuck bricks on top of the other, and they even do it badly. Like, what am I supposed to pay you fuck ton of money, like 3 times as much as it would be to do it myself with my own construction workers that are selected, that are respectable construction workers that know how to do their job, that don't smoke and leave fucking cigarettes, which is, it seems like it's a tradition. Like if you're a construction worker, you gotta have your half a liter of beer at lunch, like mandatory, and smoke and put cigarettes on the ground, like cigarette butts, as if it's a part of the fucking building. Like, fuck no. We tried 7 different construction companies for some land and villas we got in Sardinia and in Italy, but no, we decided to do it on our own because there's no quality. And it's so much cheaper than paying somebody else, so much more satisfying, and you can tell them what to do without them being petty or upset that you're telling them what to do. Yeah. Like, you don't have to listen to their shit and their methods. Yeah. But it's my house. It's my thing. I wanted to do it best, not just fast because you want to have larger margins and finish fast. That's
and bro, it's a good point, and that's why I stopped doing content for the self-improvement guys, and they hate me, and I love that, because after self-improvement is do something, and
that's where the line is.
It was my mistake also that I was just talking about self-improvement and loving self-improvement, but the only thing I was doing, bro, going to the gym and
mental masturbation.
And not sticking to something and doing the real hard work.
We talked about mental masturbation the first time we met each other. I remember.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, like, did my father do meditation, read books? No, bro, he just fucking worked all day, bro.
Yeah, that's what I tell all my clients. It's not like you couldn't be a billionaire or your company couldn't work without Instagram. Yeah. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you a new method, something different, something to optimize what you do. But it doesn't mean before they couldn't do it in a different way. It's just how the economy developed and how it's going.
Yeah, but I mean the point of action, you know? So, like, action is everything, bro. And I'm saying this because I need to say to myself.
Oh, for sure.
Because before I recorded this podcast, I was thinking for 3 months if I should start podcast or do content of me telling advice.
You ever seen Yes Man, the movie?
And I was like, fuck, bro, I got angry at myself and I'm going to fucking record. And this way I learn much more than thinking 3 months and strategizing about fucking bullshit. I hate that shit. I'm angry at myself. That's why I'm angry, bro. That's why I'm passionate.
Planning gets you in such a vicious cycle of
like just plan,
no
plan,
output, no output.
Yeah.
When you even content, I'm doing it myself with content. I've been procrastinating for years because I couldn't handle more clients. So doing marketing would have been beneficial, which is on a certain level even bullshit, because of course you want new clients. At this point, I got employees. I got a much more structured agency where I can. And what I'm doing, I've had between yesterday and today like 5-6 new lead like that they texted me to, yo, can we do something? And that's like we plan the next call, close even if it's only 50%, because if they text you to do something, they already know everything. So it's a higher percent closing rate. And then it would be then like cold calls or call leads and stuff.
Sure.
That's the action. That's what it's so enjoyable about that. Don't beat around the bush. Stop planning. Just take action. And then the best part of it is that with trial and error, you're going to see where you should go. You're going to be corrected by the flow of actions in a much better way and more real way than it would be just planning it ahead. And then when it actually comes to reality,
bro, I wish.
That's not really how it goes.
Exactly, bro. I wish these 5 last years I would just taken much more action than I have.
But there's no point in going back. It's about today.
And still, bro, every time I see I took action, I did some really bullshit stuff, and I fucked up so much and lost a lot of money. I learned from it much more than every time I was thinking 3 months and strategizing about some bullshit. It's so good to just learn, do something. Okay, I'm gonna lose money. It's gonna be bullshit. I'm gonna be really bad. And that's okay. Like I learned this from Hormozy. And bro, like just thinking, bro, all the time.
Do it in such a volume where it's unreasonable to fail.
Yeah, I'm like repeating myself, but I really want to validate this point. Yeah.
Repetita juvent in Latin. Repetition, it's a positive thing to do because it marks the things in your head and you actually end up doing them without procrastinating or just saying them. That doesn't bring anywhere.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So what are some of the problems that you can fix with your app development company?
Oh, anything. Name
something specific. For example, I have a community where I get a lot of leads. They book a call, which is like sales selective.
CRM.
Plus I have a lot of things in the community, which I have Discord. Maybe you could build a new app.
Well, when it comes to leads and then sales, depends on how your sales process is structured. But into that, if you get a lot of leads, you can totally just put in an AI marketing, which is either text, WhatsApp preferably, which is the best way, but it has some flaws into it because in order to keep WhatsApp clean, Facebook is pretty strict about marketing in it, and or email marketing, which brings you to nurturing and warming up the lead in a way where it doesn't have to be a human doing it. Bro. It's totally 100% AI.
Bro. I don't even have email system, bro. I have like thousands of leads and I don't even send emails, bro. Tell me I'm stupid. I don't even send emails, bro.
That's quite underwhelming. Like
we should start
disappointing.
Something. We should start something together.
What are you doing?
Bro,
even with a 1% closing rate, that's what, 20-30K?
Yeah.
Fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't even have emails, bro. Like, I have thousands of emails.
I mean, you want to know what so many clients do? I get them tens, if not hundreds, of local leads, like ready to pay.
Yeah.
They don't call them. They don't fucking call them.
It's crazy.
And they call them, and they're like, oh, we don't have room for this day. Okay, we'll call you someday to...
And never call.
And not only they don't fucking call them... What do you mean? Just book another day where the repairman, the doctor has some availability. Yeah. Where's the hunger to make money not even make money to fix something to provide a solution, which is your job.
True, bro.
How is that even like sometimes and it happens so much more often than you would think that you have to tell them not only call ASAP like as soon as possible, but sell. provide something.
It
like
takes a lot
close,
of discipline, bro.
Close.
To follow up.
Sure,
and
but if you have an
call.
employee that's just coordinates leads or just does it, so to say, they're not going to have the same hunger of the one that's actually
No, never.
it's like who's beneficial for to actually close more, because they're
Yeah.
going to get their salary, they're going to get their income, monthly income, and but that's where fees come in. I'm so much into, even I already told my guys that if they provide and we can quantify their quality of their works, like if you make some video go viral in a certain way, of course I'm going to pay you more, because of course I don't want to give you such an income where you do your job, you get paid by the hour, and what's the benefit you can get by actually working into it with skin in the game, how much I want it to go.
Bro, I want to ask you here, to connect to the point of the employee. When do you think is the right time to delegate? I tell you my backstory, because everything I want to do by myself, because I believe I'm the best, and I do think the best, and I care of my clients the best.
Mental masturbation.
Yeah. So I was fucking doing everything. And sometimes, bro, I have problem with picking and choosing what to delegate, how to pay, and what is gonna bring, and calculate it in a way, and not get angry first time he makes a mistake and throw him away. So, like, do you have some mental things around this, how to train them, when to delegate, so it really makes you money, don't cost you money? Do you have some rules around this?
I'm sure somebody that's like 50 or 60 and has been in the business for much longer can give you a much more maybe respectable answer, like, oh yeah, he knows more, but
say what you know, bro.
But I'm sure it's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I've had less experience, but doesn't mean I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Actually, since my first job, I already was delegating already. But
Lazy Italian.
lazy Italian, yeah. I'm just like, I don't want to do shit. Okay, well, it's 1K. Okay, I'm gonna give you 200. Just do it, and you put your 800 in the pocket, and you're done. No, because I recognized to do a certain job, it was better to have a guide to do it, and that also brings you experience. So my idea is, on the theoretical side, be prepared. Know, okay, show that you're valuable, provide value with your presence, with your talks. But when it comes to actually providing a service, it's beneficial both to delegate, because it saves you time. You have to invest money, and that's fine. That's how the economy works. You put money to get money. But it also helps you grow to where you know how to delegate and who to delegate, because it's also an art. You got to understand how to delegate. You can be great at doing it yourself, but you can be not good at giving the job to somebody else, not only because you don't know how to give instructions, but maybe you're too emotionally attached to the outcome, to the point where even though he's doing or she's doing a good job, the feeling between you and the freelancer or whoever's working for you are not good. There's stress. There's like passive aggressiveness. As of now, no, my employees can come in and go out whenever they fucking want. Just tell me ahead of time. You want to work, 4 hours today? Okay, let's have those 4 hours on a Saturday or on another day to make up for them. I don't care. I feel like they have their breaks. They can do whatever they want. As long as I get the outcome, I don't care if you work 8 hours a day. I could not give a single shit. Just chill in the office. As long as you do what you're meant to do, as long as you're independent, as long as you provide, that's how the best, work ethic comes out of.
And what if
enjoying it?
You hire someone
and they suck?
And they suck at the beginning.
Well, if I hire somebody, it's because I've already screened them enough to know that they're valuable to be employed. For sure, to be hired.
Sometimes, bro, I saw people talk really well and sell themselves really well, till the point after 1 month you see he was just talking really well. He wasn't doing really well. Yeah. And I have a really big problem to learn who is the right guy.
To see behind.
To see the behind.
Side.
I can be sold easily on on the first judge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you would be more like strict into it.
like, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I judge. I need to learn.
Everybody's the best at everything.
Yeah.
But then, okay, do it. Oh, this is what you did?
Yeah. Some
Seriously?
people, I saw, bro, some people sell themselves really bad. And they like,
Yes.
you think he will be bad, but he's actually good.
That's where the gold is, I would say. That's where they say hire the most autistic person you know.
Yeah.
Because they maybe don't have the best relationship skill, like social skills, but they know what they have to do. And that's fine. That's what you need them for. It's not like you got to have them to get in the office and be funny with you, which of course is enjoyable, but you are there to work.
Yeah.
You can be happy by yourself. You can have a good office environment. But the most important thing is that the outcome, the output of what the projects are supposed to be like actually are providing quality, actually are satisfying the customer, the client.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, I've been working for 3-4 years only with word of mouth. Only. I haven't done a single piece of marketing because I couldn't handle anymore. Now, well, thanks to the quality, thanks to caring about the thing that I'm providing. Now I'm delegating it. I've tested the guys. I've hired multiple times other freelancers to do whatever they're supposed to do. And that's how you scale. Of course, I would like to scale on a better like white label system that's easily scalable, which I've recently, last week, closed a contract with, they have 6 bank locations in Italy. It's a big bank, but German, but they have, this company manages 6 locations, and they need kind of it's not really a CRM, it's more an ERP, but it's for financial calculations. Like, they want to have an overview, complete overview. They were using an Excel made up of 17 tables with hundreds of thousands of cells. You know how complicated and fragile a system like that is? You're basing your decision making on something that a wrong press of a button can ruin everything. And the solution is an integrated system where they can input some data, and we have defined calculations on what the dashboard, on what the decision making is based on. And they're going to see it. Okay, how did they perform this month? How does place here perform? Why? What's the cost from it? In a dashboard that's like, you see it. The KPIs are recorded, registered, and analyzed automatically, both from AI and APIs, to where, oh, that's easy. It's not tens of thousands of cells in a table that, so this here, okay, but then it's linked to that, and then what? You're lost. It's and the best part of it is that you get into a level of companies that don't have a problem, I don't know, buying for 30K, 50K. I still haven't closed a 100K contract, but
what's your max?
We'll see. It's about
35K euros.
Yeah,
contract.
from a single like product, like
Nice.
app.
Great, bro.
But well, let's see next year. Because I have another one that might be even larger. But of course, if it's not closed, it's just funny money. It's air money. But we in Italy we said fried air. You know, you fry air. And we'll see next year if I close a 100K contract for some like
Let's
big
go,
company,
bro.
a big,
I'm hyped
big
up.
solution.
We'll do a podcast and you'll say about your 100K deal.
Follow up. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
So what's your last message for Czech people here watching?
Damn, I only know cuss words in Czech, so I should keep it in English. Stop mental masturbation, take action, and in life is beautiful. Don't waste it sitting down and not doing what you want to do.
Bro, what I learned from you is you really know how to enjoy life. Like I see that.
Yeah.
Like you live like healthy. When you work, you truly work. When you chill, you truly chill.
Sure.
I see that.
I was not always able to do that. And, you know, I'm just 24. It's not like I can actually give any real recommendations to somebody or like real advice. But I think in life, there's 5 pillars. There's eating good. There's drinking good. There's, you know, working out. their sex, which is like the most important. Nah, kidding, but it's extremely important.
Not kidding.
And sleep.
Not kidding.
For sure, not kidding. Those are the 5 pillars. Just master each one of them and have like a base, a real strong base that's going to let you do everything else that's secondary. But biologically, those are the things that you got to look for and fix those. If you sleep bad, life's going to be shit. If you eat bad, life's going to be shit. If you're not hydrated, life's going to be shit. If you stay 3 months without sex, you can manage, but life's going to be shit. So, even if you don't work out, personally, I need to, but some people can just go on. Good job. One last thing, Socrates said, imagine you're looking at yourself in the deathbed and being in your deathbed and having the best version of you looking at you, kind of disgusted because you didn't achieve, you didn't do what you were actually capable of. We're a lazy piece of shit.
That's fucked up. Because you were scared what people think.
Yeah.
If it fails.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing about failure, bro, is that when I realized I was scared to do something, it was not because of failure, but because of what might people think about my failure, which is fucked up because you're positioning your life in terms of what people
what a
think
failure
about
of
you.
a person is gonna say about your own failure.
What the fuck is that?
Like, do you think people that actually are where you want to be and
Bro,
that have
it's so
achieved
stupid.
something are gonna waste their time by judging you
And I was
for
thinking,
trying?
Yeah,
Since
bro.
when trying isn't fucking cool?
Bro, I was thinking I'm so stupid. I gotta stop it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to reprogram my mind.
Yeah, and definitely the availability of dopamine through social media is not.
Thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you.
Was a great talk.
As always.
Lidi, doufám, že se vám podcast líbil. Mně se líbil a když dáte koment, tak mě zmanipulujete k tomu, abych to dělal nadále. Děkuju za váš čas. Extrémně si vážím toho, že jste tohle celý viděli. A možná se uvidíme nadále. Klidně můžeš dát odběr, zase podpoříš, abych točil dál. A let's go.